2 days of CARICOM civil society consultations will culminate on Wednesday at the Biltmore Plaza with critical recommendations on the way forward for civil society. The interactive sessions between the CARICOM Secretariat and civil society organizations in Belize, facilitated by the Caribbean Policy Development Center, is intended to heighten awareness within the Caribbean community of the potential of civil society to contribute to the development agendas of member states and the wider Caribbean community. Nicole Haylock is the Executive Director for the Society for the Promotion of Education, Advocacy and Research, SPEAR.
We need to evaluate ourselves as civil society organizations in the role of national and regional development. Are we doing what we are intended to do? Are we serving the public in the capacity that we should? Secondly, if we are not, how can we address those? Finally, we want to create an agenda for civil society and government to work together so that we can improve and enhance national and regional integration. Some civil society organizations are very reluctant to work with others. People, especially civil society organizations that represent things outside of their scope, for example, environment, are less likely to work with economic or socio-economic, or women's department are less likely to work with environment. Comfort zone, people want to work within their own little boxes, and that has been one of the primary hindrances in real networking and integration and working together.
The CARICOM Civil Society Project 2010 aims to identify opportunities for dialogue between CARICOM member states and civil society on key national and regional issues, and to assist civil society organizations in identifying and participating in opportunities in the development process. Tricia Barrow Hazelwood is the Senior Project Officer with the CARICOM Secretariat.
Essentially, we're at phase 1 of it, if you like, where we are visiting member states, speaking with civil society, hearing their honest opinion on what their vision for their role in the integration process is, what are the challenges that affect them in adequately and purposefully fulfilling that role. Thereafter, it will be fed into those ideas, the lessons learned, the best practices that we are hearing at the national level will be fed into a regional level draft mechanism to be considered during the second phase in a regional consultation with all the civil society organizations that can make it to a consultation to consider that framework. As to be expected, economic development is a matter of key concern. Crime, immigration matters. There are a lot of questions in regard to how the community's free movement works, for example. And generally issues of social concern. People are concerned about the education of their children, about moving social security benefits across the region, that kind of thing.
The consultation was organized by SPEAR. The interactive sessions are scheduled to be held in all CARICOM member states and to date have been held in Barbados, Grenada, Guyana, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the Trinidad and Tobago. Reporting for Love News, I am Maria Novelo.